Well, I did it again. I bought another Sea-Doo, but this time, I bought two. I paid $500 for everything you see here. A full tune-up was on both of these, new fuel lines, new carburetors, new everything to get it running right. Green one started right up, but it's not moving. This one needs a new motor. First off, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's helped me figure out what's wrong with the Sea-Doo. I got so many comments, so many messages, everyone explaining what's wrong with it, a lot of different ideas, and I think we figured it out. When I actually started putting it together, I noticed once I put the drive shaft in all the way, it wouldn't really catch on the splines very well, and then when I pulled it out just barely, it would catch a little bit better. So I thought there was something missing in there, but since when I took it off and nothing was in there in the first place, I figured I was just putting it in wrong or something. So when someone said that I was missing these rubber ends on my drive shaft, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's definitely what it is then. So these things go on both ends of the drive shaft. They just connect at the little holes at the end of them, and you put it all back together like normal, and that should fix the problem. We're gonna do that right now. We're gonna take it all back apart, put those things on, and make sure that's the issue. Yeah, I think it is though, so let's take it all back apart again and fix it, hopefully, for the last time. Okay, I'm about 90% sure I fixed this. We won't know until I go test it in the water. I'm not gonna do that today because I don't have any help. But right now I wanna go ahead and focus on this one. It had low compression in the last video. I tested all that out because I could not get it started. Like the past 2 or 3 times I went out, I just couldn't get it started. So tested the compression. It had like 70 PSI in both of them. It was like 70 and then 75 in the other one. So I think what's easiest is just to replace this whole motor. I have an extra one that came with these that I think runs. It looks to be in a lot better shape than this one. So same motor, same everything. I think it's gonna be pretty easy to switch them out. With these 587 motors, there's not really much to them. You can see all the motor mounts and everything. I think all we have to do is just remove the jet pump, remove the drive shaft, take off this exhaust, maybe take off some of this carburetor stuff, and it should just lift out. I think so. My first time pulling one of these, I don't think it's gonna be that hard, but I guess we'll see. Wish me luck. Okay, I got the motor pulled last night. It was fairly easy. If you have another person to help you, it would definitely be a lot easier because you have to like kind of tilt the motor to get it out. But otherwise, it was pretty easy. You can get it done yourself with a lift, or if you're strong enough, you can lift it out. I'm working on swapping over some of the parts because I'm obviously taking the rebuilt carburetor from this motor and putting it on here. And I have to take the oil pump and swap them too. Just a couple little things. But one thing I'm having to switch I wasn't planning for was this head cover. Because this piece, it got broken off somehow and I can't get it out, so it's easier to swap the heads. So I was working on taking this off and I took it off, and look, that's sand. It's like sand from a lake. I don't know why there's sand in there. It's so weird. Yeah, I'm surprised I got this motor running even a little bit. Well, good thing we have another one coming. Take that head off, and if they're sand in that too, I guess we have bigger issues to solve. All right, I'm just gonna swap over these little parts and then work on getting the new motor in. The motor is in, everything is hooked up. I cleaned it all out too, it looks really good. I had to adjust the carburetor a little bit because in the last episode I said that I adjusted it trying to get the old motor running and I still couldn't get it running. Later we learned that it's because it has low compression, wasn't gonna start. Anyway, fixed all that, and guess what? I don't want to keep it running for too long because it's not hooked up to water or anything, but it runs. It started like pretty much right up. As soon as I adjusted the carburetors enough to get it running right, it fired right up. It's so awesome. I was not expecting it to run right because this never happens to me. I usually have to figure something out or I hooked up something wrong, but it was very easy, a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I just get really psyched out by doing motor work because I hate doing it, but it all worked out for the best. This motor, I'm probably just gonna either throw it away, or if someone wants it, they can come get it. I'm not gonna do anything with it. What I am gonna do, I'm gonna rebuild this jet pump and clean that up, probably repaint this jet pump, put a new wear ring in it, check the impeller. The impeller looks fine, so yeah, I'm gonna rebuild all that and then throw it all back on, and that one should be pretty much done. Just a few other little things I need to add. Yeah, no big deal. But now I have 2 running Sea-Doos, which is very exciting. Yeah, I'm excited. So let's try to finish this up, get this rebuilt, and move on from there. They are both back together. They should be running. I really hope they do. This one is about 90% done. There's a few things I need. I need the switch to turn the GPS speedometer on. I just need a waterproof switch. I bought one and I can't find it, so I might have to buy another one. And also I want to get new grips for it because these ones are kind of falling apart. And then that should be it. Oh, also I need to get a new one of these because this one is really bad. It's like kind of stripped, so it doesn't even spin it. But other than that, is pretty much done. Can't think of anything else I need for it, but after this test run today, I'm sure I'll find something I need for it. For this one, just needs a full recover, rewrap, redo. I have all that ordered and should be in within a week or two. And then we can go ahead and start finishing this one up and get it looking back to original, hopefully. But let's make sure they both run. I think they will, but let's just make sure. These things are so much fun. They ran perfect, or for the most part. This one ran perfect. We really abused it trying to get it to break, and it was holding up. It ran perfect every single time, started right up. Yeah, it was really fun, and this thing is actually pretty fast. I don't know the actual top speed because, like I said, I don't have the GPS hooked up yet, but it felt pretty fast for being a small motor and small Sea-Doo, but it was really, really fun. And this one's almost done. I can't wait to get it done and just take it out every weekend. This one, on the other hand, was running perfect in the beginning. I took it out, took it for a little test drive, and it was running fine, so I let everyone ride it. And when my sister and brother-in-law took it out, they hit like a big bump, and after that, it really wasn't running right anymore. It was acting like it wasn't getting enough fuel or something. The carburetor was messed up, and I can get it going for about like 30 feet, and then it would die out again. Also, there was a ton of water in it. A bunch of water's getting into it somewhere. I don't know where. So we're gonna dig into that next episode, figure out what's going on with it. I think it's something to do with the carburetor. I don't really know what else it could be, or maybe water's splashing up into it or something. Yeah, we'll dig into that next episode. Also, we're gonna be remodeling it next episode. I've already ordered all the parts I need for it. Need to fix this hood, need to repaint the hood. Probably gonna get a new seat cover because this one is pretty dingy. And yeah, that's all next episode. Thank you all so much for the help on getting this thing running again. It was simple. It was $4 fix. It was so simple, but thank you guys so much for the help. And if you guys aren't following me on Instagram yet, I post a lot behind the scenes. I posted when I got these things running, and posted a little video of us out in the water. Yeah, follow me there if you're not following me yet. All right, catch you all in the next episode. Hopefully get this thing done, and maybe even work on the Beetle next a little bit, or the other Sea-Doos. Not sure. We'll figure out something to do.